kick you out again, but I shouldn't have called you. Esther Williams, I apologize for that. I apologize, but I didn't know that apology was going to work. He said, you apologize to me? I said, I apologize for that, not for throwing you out, but I apologize for what I said. He said, okay, close the straight razor, and my heart began to beat again.
No, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the votes. Those votes were put there a number of hours before.
Well, you have to understand, the first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, they were chanting, pigs in a blanket, talking about police. Pigs, talking about our police. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon. Well, you have to understand, the first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, they were chanting, pigs in a blanket, talking about police. Pigs, talking about our police. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the gold. You know the thing.
And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup for my family. They're so innocent. This is soup for my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup for my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
In person, in my office, in Philadelphia.
Did you use the word smart? So you said you went to Delaware State, but you forgot the name of your college. You didn't go to Delaware State. You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Oh, give me a break.
Because you know what? There's nothing smart about you, Joe.
I'm about to be 34 and I have no family.
They felt pretty comfortable after me, too.
$7 million for reef fish management. $25 million to combat Asian carp. $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico. $7 million for reef fish management. $25 million to combat Asian carp. $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico.
Everybody comes in your grandmother. Everybody comes in your grandmother. Everybody comes in your grandmother.
We've ended the war on American energy. We were in war. And we've ended the war on beautiful, clean coal, one of our great natural resources.
They had a very bad original concept. It was carried out poorly. And the cover-up was one of the worst in the history of cover-ups. Very simple. Bad deal, should have never been thought of. Somebody really messed up. And they had the worst cover-up ever. And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint, when they thought about it. Because whoever thought of that idea, I think is in big trouble.
They felt pretty comfortable after day 2. They felt pretty comfortable after day 2.
Then I have an Article 2 where I have the right to do whatever I want as president. But I don't even talk about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, leaders and fighters for freedom and liberty and the American dream, the best is yet to come. Ladies and gentlemen.
8 months after his alleged meeting with the Burmese executives, so this Burmese, they say, pronounce it Burmese, a real beautiful company. 8 months after his alleged meeting with the Burmese executives, so this Burmese, they say, pronounce it Burmese, a real beautiful company.
You're dying, that's true. And it is what it is. You're dying, that's true. And it is what it is. You're dying, that's true. And it is what it is.
No, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Oh, I think it's on. Is it on? Is this thing on? One sec. Is this thing on? It's on? Okay. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the program. Folks, welcome to the motherfucking program. This is Above It All, folks. Episode 1217. Could you imagine? And so I am here. I am alive. I've got some coffee. And I'm just ready to live my life. Is it really Pansexual Visibility Day? Let's fact check that. Let's get a quick fact check. Outsource that to the fact check department. Let me do that, right? Maybe I should get a fact check department. Does anyone else? What do they think? Awareness Day. That's true. That's incredible. All right. Alrighty. Is that a Twitch shirt? Yeah, it is. Andrea's pan and I'm viewing her. Exactly. There you go. Exactly. Fucking, what did I say? The fact check or something? I don't know. Fucking fact checkers. Lord, that fucking person. Yo, look at my arms. Look at the skin color of my arm. Alright, check this out. You ready for this? Look at that. You ready? Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Wait. Look at that. It's different colors on different sides. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? Andrea, how are you? I am pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'm going to get my second dose of the Moderna vaccine in about 2 hours. So that's kind of the life that I'm living right now. My plan right now, I know, right? Okay, so bear with me. Okay, so my plan is I'm going to go get the vaccine, right? And then after the vaccine, I'm going to go grocery shopping, right? Now bear with me here. And then after grocery shopping, this should probably be when the side effects occur, right? So after grocery shopping, right, I am going to walk home, theoretically, unless I can get a ride, which I might not be able to, but, you know, I'm preparing for the worst here. And then when I walk home, right, I will get exactly probably what amounts to 10 minutes of rest before I have to go back out and protest the motherfucking government. That's right, folks. Today will be day 34 of protests in Elizabeth City. And I'm going to be doing so even with the vaccine. I will be carrying lots of water, so don't worry about me. And if I do need to, like, sit down, there is a fashion for me to be able to do so. So you don't need to worry about me. Famous last words. I'm going to be passing out in the middle. This is going to be me, like, in the middle of the protest. I'm going to...
And he's like this, and we were, I need water, help me, I need water, help. And this is on live television.
Hey, Max, how's it going? That's going to be me in like 5 hours. Max, you don't need to lick my coffee. So this is Max the dog, folks, for those of you that don't know. Protesting the government after taking the government shot. Yes, that's exactly correct. Look at this doggy. Look at this doggy. Look at the dog. Look at the doggy. Look at him. He's so precious and amazing. Look at him. Look, he knows. You think he knows? You think Max knows? He knows. Oh, he's aware. He's aware that there's people over there. Right? They're looking at you, Max. You're crazy. They're all looking at you. They're saying to themselves, what's going on with Matt? Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at him. He's so beautiful. I'm gonna cry. Look at, he's amazing. He's just a brilliant, like, he's such a good fucking dog. Look at that fucking shit. Like, I'm just gonna cry. How am I supposed to do a goddamn show when there's this dog? How am I supposed to do a motherfucking talk show when this goddamn fucking dog is in the background being a fucking dog? Look at him. Look at him. Don't cry, must stay hydrated. I will be carrying like 5 bottles of water on me. And that's just for like the walk to the grocery store. So don't worry about me. But because, again, I just want to say that because I'm going to get the vaccine, I decided to make it like as early as possible. So I'm going to have to end the show. Or like, I know. I haven't done like a 2-hour show. And like, I don't even know if someone wants to calculate that for me. Oh, but this is going to have to be once again another like hour-long show. So I'm just throwing that out there. Goddamn. $15-minute show. Hey everyone. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good day. No, I'm just kidding. God damn. Isn't it crazy that there's like, okay, so think about this. Okay. So every single morning, right, I do this fucking stupid podcast, right? And like really, there's no outline to it really at all, to be honest with you, right? So it's like, theoretically, I start this dumbass fucking podcast, and I can say, right, I have full control. I can say anything I want, and just be a complete ghoul, or a goblin, or a gremlin of some description, and I'll get, like, you know, fucking, like, 5 people that will like the stream, and they'll do it regardless. What's going on there, folks? What's wrong with you people? Do you not have standards? Lord have mercy. I wish I had 100 close friends. Now I've only got 35. Everyone hates me now. Oh, you're a leftist that actually puts their money where their mouth is and protests the government? Boring. I want to watch YouTubers who don't do what they say they do. Oh. That's right, folks. Speaking of protesting the government. So yesterday was day 33 of consecutive protests in the city of Elizabeth City, North Carolina, over the police assassination of Andrew Brown Jr. And so I'm walking there, and like I see there's just so many cop cars, like, and they're all like in different areas. Now I want to be very, like, it's something that, like, when you find the Pasquotank County Sheriff's Department in Elizabeth City, like, for the past 33 days, it's kind of like a Where's Waldo scenario. Like, the Pasquotank County Sheriff's cars are always trying to hide in the back. They're always trying to be somewhere else. They're always trying to be in the worst, like, you know, like the furthest away position, because they know what they did. They fucked up, folks. They know what they did, right? And so when I was walking downtown, I saw that there were some Pasquotank County Sheriff's cars just, like, kind of chilling on the street, like, 4 or 5 blocks away from public safety. So I find that interesting. Now, and then when I get to the sheriff's department, right, so this is me walking to the sheriff's department, and look, there's so many sheriffs. And when I get to the sheriff's department, there's no sheriffs to be found. What's going on there? So yeah, we get ready, and so we start marching. We start marching through town. And we had a pretty decent crowd, but it was super fucking hot yesterday. It was so fucking hot. And so a lot of people, like, decided to take we have a little bus in the back of the protests for, like, you know, mostly for elderly people or, like, young kids if they get tired, right? And so, but a lot of people ended up, like, sticking in the bus because it was so goddamn hot. But we did a pretty decent demonstration. We walked downtown through Airing House, down to, I believe, Water Street, down to the bridge, and then we shut down the bridge for like fucking 10 minutes, and then we fucked off. So that was kind of the idea. And we tried to, like, walk as slowly as possible throughout the march, because, you know, it was pretty hot, and we were already content on doing, like, a little bit of a shorter one as it is. And so we decided to walk a little bit slowly. I got this, like, really good camera angle. You know, it's like, damn, right? There you go. And so here we are approaching the bridge. This is the crowd, and the bridge is over there. It's, like, you know, in that direction. Actually, it's not in that direction. It's in that one. Or, I don't know. It's in some direction, as you can see. And so now we're on the bridge, and then we're leaving the bridge. They shut down the bridge for us. So one of the things that they do is they just, like, draw the bridge or whatever the fuck. And so like, you know, they drew the bridge, and then we got the fuck out of there. So I guess that's why they didn't threaten to arrest us, because, like, that was, like, maybe a regularly scheduled, I don't know. But either way, they didn't threaten to arrest us. And so we marched down back to public safety, and, you know, we wrap up, and we talk about what we're going to do tomorrow. And next weekend, we got some plans for next weekend as well. And so, again, the main goal here is to do a demonstration every single motherfucking day. And if some of them are a little bit shorter, that's okay. Because as long as we are actually planning to do things that are actually, like, more radical, that are actually going to be longer forms of protest, that are going to be more varied forms of protest. And that's what we've been doing. Like, you know, we've been holding down the fort. We've been having at least one demonstration per day, but also, like, you know, we're planning what we're going to do next week, what we're going to do on Thursday, what we're going to do on Tuesday, what we're going to do on Wednesday, right? So we're constantly planning, like, days and days out. And then, like, you know, if someone says, hey, I can get 10 people down here on Thursday, then it's like, all right, well, we're going to do a little bit more of a thing on Thursday, you know, like, so that's kind of what we're doing here. And so we got a lot of plans coming up. I believe, to my understanding, there is going to be a plan where we bus people to Washington, D.C. I don't know if I'm going to participate in that yet. I'm like 50-50 on that. I would like to, but also I don't know if people are going to stay behind and do protest action in Elizabeth City. And if people do stay behind, I would rather stay behind. But if, like, every single protester goes to D.C. and we have empty days of Elizabeth City, which I would prefer not to have, right? But, like, you know, so some people are going to be going to Washington, D.C., but, you know, I'll have more details on that at some point. But it really depends. It really depends on how it breaks, you know, like, it really depends. I think if it's just for, like, a day, maybe 2 days, it'll probably be good. But, you know, I'd really want to make sure that there's not, like, an empty day in Elizabeth City protest-wise. So You know, if that's the case, we might like plan a protest, you know, like earlier or in the evening or something, you know, like to, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we are planning some stuff. There's also, people are planning on going to Raleigh, which is the state capital, and do some other protest things there. Also, there's a lot of people in Raleigh that, you know, also love to protest the government, right? So it's like, okay. So there you go. 33 straight days of protesting. I mean, that's incredible, folks. It's incredible. If you would have told me 34 days ago, like, if you would have told me half the shit that's happened, you know, like, not even, like, maybe 10%. If you would have told me, like, 10% of the things that I've experienced in the last, like, you know, 5 weeks, I would probably call you a crazy person. And so, like, that's kind of the world that we're living in. And so I know, it's crazy to me that there's, like, actual protests in Elizabeth City, like, you know, and there's just so, like, and people, like, are actually as angry about things as I am. Like, what? Okay, so, like, right, hold the phone, folks. Right, okay, so there's protests in my city. Okay, it's not just, like, a one-off. Because last year when George Floyd was killed, we had you know, there's, like, a one-off, and then there's, like, a couple other demonstrations, right? But you're going to tell me, okay, so there's going to be protests every day for 33 days straight. I'm going to be hiding in bushes, running away from police officers as they, like, you know, scream, arrest the media, right? I'm going to be, like, fucking, like, considering jumping into a river because I've been kettled by police officers, right? I'm going to be, like, you know, like, all the, like, you know, like, just all of this shit that's happened, you know, it's been pretty fucking insane. It's been crazy, folks. And I really just, you know, it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. I really don't know what to say. Today is the 1-year anniversary of George Floyd's murder. That's also crazy. Goddamn. But yeah, I mean, like I don't know. 2021 is popping. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm super grateful to have this opportunity to have, like, a community that is willing to protest the government to, like, such an extreme. You know, and again, it's like one of those things where it's like you don't expect police murders to happen down the fucking street from you. You know, like, a lot, like, you know, like, there's all these high-profile police murders, and it's like city after city after city, and then boom, one of them is, like, right here. You know, like, that's crazy, right? Like, you know, like, that's, you know, that's a little kooky, right? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a little weird. That's not something you expect to happen, but I guess it does. And again, like, I mean, there's been a lot of cities that have protested after police shootings that haven't protested for 33 days straight. And so, like, I don't know, it's an incredible feat. I think people need to take a step back and realize, like, you know, it's been a month, you know, like, it's been a fucking month, and, you know, it's only gotten worse. Like, we have been protesting for a month, and we are further away from the goal. Like, you know, like, Andrew Womble, the district attorney, pulling the fuck shit. Like, you know, we are further away from the goal than we were when we started. And, I mean, I don't know. I guess you could say we're close. Really, I don't know. It depends on how you view that. But, I don't know. It's just, like, it's just crazy. It's crazy to me. Like, this whole thing is just, you know. My feet are fine. My feet are great. I have gotten in such good shape, like, from the waist down, that it's incredible. And, like, it's only going to get better. And that's the other thing. Like, I'm in such good shape from the waist down. It's only going to get better. And then there's going to be a point where I have to focus on the waist up. And that's just going to be something I have to deal with. But until then, like, I can run like a motherfucker. Like, I can run like a motherfucker. My feet are fine. My calves are fine. My fucking legs in general, they're fine. They can run. Like, I can get the hell out of there if I need to. So, that's the thing. But yeah, I mean, again, the protests have just been crazy, and I'm just, like, so happy that there's, like, a community here that's willing to put time and energy into this, and it's been just a giant boon to my life, meeting so many new people. And so, again, I just want to say, like, you know, the number one goal of protesting is community outreach. Number one, all times. That is the golden rule of protesting. So there you go. That's it. Did a good job so far. I don't know what to tell you. That's, you know, it's a pretty short day, but pretty good protesting nonetheless. I definitely should do the nail polish stream at some point. I just, you know, with all the things that are going on right now, it's just I didn't have time to put energy. I mean, I have the nail polish. I have like, but do I really have 3 hours where I can like, you know, not walk? Because, you know, here's the thing: if I'm gonna like put nail polish on my feet, right, and then I'm gonna start walking, that sweat is gonna fuck shit up. I'm just throwing that out there. It's gonna fuck shit up. So it's like, factor that in. Do you know where my perspective here? I've just been dying. I've been dying to do this stream. Paint them during one of the protests. That's legit a good idea. Imagine like someone pulling me on a wagon while I'm fucking painting my toenails. Like, yo, okay, all right, that's a deal. We can work on that. That's doable. That's doable. That's doable for sure. That is definitely doable. God damn. Anyway, let me like go through Google News. Let's see. Like again, I gotta leave a little early today because I'm getting the vaccination. Moderna, Mila, the same one as last time. No, I'm getting one Moderna and one Pfizer. I'm switching it up. I'm diversifying. I'm just joking, folks. Yes, I'm getting Moderna. The left needs to write a manifesto and unite the people. I'd be down with writing a manifesto. I love manifestos. That's my shit right there. Alright, I'm on Google News. Let's see if there's anything worth talking about. Hello, Torrential Reggae. How's it going? There were 12 mass shootings across the United States this weekend. What day is it? What day is it? Oh, it's Monday. Okay. Amazing. That's fantastic. All right. Half of U.S. states have fully vaccinated at least 50% of the adults. I'm going to get my second shot today, folks. I'm participating. Biden to mark George Floyd anniversary with a discussion and not a deal. What kind of headline is that? Like, what? What? What kind of headline is that? Lord. Like, imagine, like, we are in, it's, like, I want to remind everyone, it is May 24th and the filibuster still exists. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, seriously. Like, I don't, like, want to get too far into that, but, like, it is May 24th, 2021, right? The Democrats, like, term or control is, like, 25% over, right? It's already a quarter up, almost. Like, maybe, like, 20%, right? And the filibuster still exists. Like, what the fucking fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fucking fuck? This is one hell of a headline. You ready for this? This is one hell of a headline. Teen girl killed. 14 people injured in shooting at illegal South Carolina concert. That's one hell of a headline. Man arrested after attempting to run over cops driving through police station lobby. Hell yeah. This is going to be my official next story. Let's check this out, folks. So we got from ABC News an advertisement, don't worry about that. Man arrested after attempting to run over the police driving car through the police station lobby. Let's get it, folks. A man has been arrested after calling a police department and threatening to kill a police officer before attempting to run over several cops and driving his car into the station's lobby. The incident occurred at approximately 9:34 p.m. in Havre de Grace, Maryland, about 40 miles northeast of Baltimore, when the suspect, 24-year-old Timothy Call, placed a call to the police department and told authorities he was going to come there and kill a police officer, according to the Havre de Grace Police Department. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. I'm so stupid and I'm dumb and I'm white. Authorities said that they were able to obtain information during the call that led them to believe Call was driving in the area where he lived. The Havre de Grace, police department subsequently responded to that area and located the suspect driving erratically, police say. I wonder what other people would say. Like, is this just like a fucking publishing of the police report here? When officers went to make contact with him, he tried to run them over with his vehicle several times. The Havre de Grace Police Department said in a statement describing the incident, he struck several parked vehicles and tried to run over the officers before fleeing the area. I just want to give like a small contrast, right? This guy literally tried and targeted to run over police, ran into a police station, and was arrested. Like, I just want to like, again, we have been protesting for 33 days in Elizabeth City because Andrew Brown was shot and gunned down because they thought he might be driving toward them while he was driving away from them. Meanwhile, in Maryland, right, someone is driving, specifically they call to say that they want to kill police. They drive into police, right? And then they drive into the fucking police station and they got arrested. So I just want to say, like, that's weird. That's interesting. Police say that Cal then told the Havre de Grace Police Department where he then drove into the police department where he then hit a parked car before intentionally driving his vehicle through the front doors of the police department. The attack didn't stop there. He exited the vehicle and he came back out the front doors as he tried to attack police officers again, and he's been arrested a lot. Officers report that they were able to tase Cal at this point. Tasers. Wow. Do they exist? Do they actually... You're telling me they have tasers? The year 2021, they have tasers. And arrest him before he was taken to the Hartford Memorial Hospital for treatment. It is unclear what injuries Cal may have sustained during the incident. The police department's building sustained severe damage, but no officers or staff were injured in the attack. Authorities say that Cal has numerous charges pending against him, but he did not provide specific details on what those will be. Now, I wonder why the reason why he drove into the police department was. Like, they didn't ask him for the reason. They just published the police report about the incident, right? So, hey, I'm just throwing that out there. If it's just a random act of violence, okay. All right. Right? But if he had a reason, and even if the reason was horrible, and again, it's a random act of violence or it's an act of violence, and I do not support violence in any capacity, right? Right? And so, like, even if he did have a reason, it's obviously not, right? But I would like to know what that reason is. I would be very interested into knowing what that reason is. And so I find it interesting that the reason isn't stated. But also contrast this with Andrew Brown, who was shot by people with fucking AR-15s because he was driving away from, an arrest situation. It's just weird. Strange. It's bizarre. It's strange. It's bizarre. I don't know. It's bizarre. It's strange, and it's interesting. It's bizarre. I that's all I can really say about it. How's everyone doing today? Can I get a vibe check? Vibe check, folks. It's weird how smart Andrea is. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I thought she was just a speedrunner. Yes, that's me. Vibingcat.gif. Amazing. I've been intermittent for many months now. Have to wait 5 hours before I can eat. Not bad. I'm a frog. Frog emoji, frog emoji, frog emoji. That's fantastic. Doing good. I'm vibing over here. About to beat Risk of Rain 2 with the secret character. That's crazy. Get him. Vibe is good. Feeling okay. Was fighting waves of sadness. I was not fighting waves of sadness yesterday, but I am sorry to hear that. If there's anything I can do to help Mila, please reach out. Doing okay. Grinning emoji. Vibe is 0.3. Good vibes. Hey, Katie, how's it going? Intermittent fasting. That's correct. I also practice intermittent fasting. I don't eat while I sleep. And so... No, but for real, I have experience with fasting. I practice it quite a bit. It is weird how hot and smart Andrea is. Thinking emoji. Sus. It's very sus. I mean, clearly there is some sort of glitch going on, right? Like, there has got to be some sort of error, right? Who watched me on Kenzo's show last night? I'm pretty sure nobody. sorry. I'm just being honest. But feel free to link me the show that you did on Discord, Jeffrey, and I will pop it in the chat. And so, because my show is ending early today, if anyone wants to go watch Jeffrey go on Kenzo's show, they can do that, right? And so now, apparently, like, you know, other people were there, like, Jeffrey, you want to hype this up? Come on. I gotta end the show early here. I'm giving you some content. Let's go, Jeffrey. Come on, let's go. Come on. Kenzo show is too late for me. Good thing the archive is viewable, presumably whenever. Where's the archive, Jeffrey? Is there an archive? Does Kenzo do a show with no archive? God damn it. Fuck. Is that possible? Motherfucker. It's interesting how late Jeffrey is to respond. Why isn't Jeffrey responding? Who knows? I was on with Nomiki and Jamie, and we talked about destroying the nuclear family. Hell yes. Now where's the link? I'm grabbing the link. I need the fucking link. I'm advertising you, bitch. This is free. You know what? Wait a second. I have now gotten time. Second thoughts. Never mind. No one should watch Jeffrey on Kenzo's show. Nobody should. Nope. I retract it. I'm taking it back. This motherfucker doesn't even care about it enough to send me the link on time, so I'm taking it back. Sorry. Oh my god. Fuck me in the face. Alright, here's the link, folks. Check it out whenever you feel like it. Did anyone see Nomiki on Fox? I do not watch Fox, but please feel free to continue to expose yourself. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck. Oh. Leftist manifesto. Let's do it, Menu Frog. Let's do it. Don't give to GMC's Patreon. Speaking of Patreon, how much money have I lost on Patreon because I don't cover, like, Jimmy Dore anymore? Let's look. Let's find out. Let's discover this live. Oh, actually not too much. I'm impressed. God bless you all. Wait. It's live right now. Whoa! That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. I mean, I'm totally down to write a manifesto, but that seems like extreme LARPing to me. You know, but like, okay, like, do you want to do that thing where we, like, write a manifesto and then, like, I go on people's shows and say, hey, this is our manifesto, and they go, like, okay, cool, and then, like, that's it? Like, I don't know. Like, you need to fucking, like, build actual, like, maybe you don't. I don't know. Maybe you don't. I feel like you should build an organization before you have a manifesto, but maybe you just have the manifesto. And then, like, you let people that agree with the manifesto then, you know, enter the collaborative experience, right? But, that being said, I'm too busy protesting the government. I gotta go get my government-mandated vaccination shot. And I gotta go then, afterward, protest the government. Whoever said that earlier, that was so funny. God damn it. Super Flower Blood Moon. Wait, what?
because everything.
Not interested in that. In a once-in-a-lifetime event, the night sky on Wednesday will be both the brightest and the darkest ever seen. Yo. I'm on ABC News here. Let's check this out. It's going to be a blood moon, folks. Yo, this is crazy. All right. How to see the super flower blood moon, first lunar eclipse of this decade. Yo, I didn't even know this existed. It's happening on Wednesday. So right? Like, here I am about to end the program for today, and now I'm giving you some more info. So check this out. In a once-in-a-lifetime event, the night sky on Wednesday will be both the brightest and the darkest ever seen. The week's full moon will be the second supermoon of the season, appearing brighter and larger than usual. According to the Farmer's Almanac, the flower blood moon will be roughly 222,000 miles away from the Earth early Wednesday morning. May's full moon is known as the flower moon, and because a total eclipse, also known as a blood moon, as it gives the moon a reddish hue, is also set to happen at the same time. It's being called the super flower blood moon. Yo, it sounds like a fucking anime. Like, you know, like you think like fucking characters are gonna start popping off and like fucking J-Rock's gonna play. The moon will be at its brightest and largest at 4:14 a.m. PT, according to astronomers. What about Eastern time? With the moon this close to the planet, stargazers in certain parts of the world will get to see an impressive sight. Yeah, that's crazy. People who lived in Western North America, Western South America, Eastern will have the best view. What about me? In the U.S., the East Coast won't see much of anything. Whoa! What the fuck is that bullshit? Are you kidding me? The East Coast won't see much of... Oh, that's it. I'm done. Fuck this. I'm done. Fucking super flower blood moon, my bitch ass, you fucking prick. I'm done. I'm out. Goodbye. It's over. Fuck that shit.
The world is actually a small piece of the universe, right? The world is actually a small piece of the universe, right?
I'm about to be 34 and I have no family.
Well, you have to understand, the first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, they were chanting, pigs in a blanket, talking about police. Pigs, talking about our police. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon.
I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. I'm about to be 34 and I have no family.
I hate the white man. He's of the devil. He was made in a cave in the worst parts of Europe, produced from the lowest forms of humanity.
They felt pretty comfortable after day 2.
Bottom line, the American dream, the great American dream versus being a socialist hellhole.
And he's like this, and we were, I need water, help me, I need water, help. And he's, this is on live television.
So stupid. And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup.